So you want to become a registered nurse. Let's find out how. The first thing that you want to do is that you want to choose your nursing degree program. There are 2 degrees that you can choose from. You have your associate's degree in nursing, or your ADN, and you have your bachelor's degree in nursing, which is your BSN. ADN is a 2-year degree, while BSN is a 4-year degree. Choosing the associate's degree route will actually have you getting your nursing degree and your license 2 years faster than if you got it with your bachelor's degree. To be completely honest, I didn't even know that an associate's degree nurse or those programs even existed, because while I was in the military, the only way that you can become a commissioned officer in the nurse corps is that you had to have your bachelor's degree. If I could go back and do it all over again, I think I would, because I would go to nursing school 2 years less than what I would have went in my bachelor's degree. I would have got my license, which is the same license that you get if you get your BSN, and I would have been in the workforce 2 years earlier, and then I probably would have commissioned as an officer in the nurse corps. But that's not how it worked out for me, so when in Rome.
Please go on.
Do as the Romans do? It's an old expression.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
So just know that you have those 2 options. You have ADN and you have BSN. So choose which one works for you. Next step, you want to make sure that the school that you're applying for is accredited. By accredited, I mean that that program has been approved by the National Council of State Boards of Nursing. And I'll link that website down below so you guys can check it out. Also, make sure when you're looking for accreditation, go to your state's Board of Nursing and make sure you look up the school, because they have it all over, plastered over the website, or make sure you guys search around and you guys can see what schools are accredited, which ones are not, which ones are going through the board process for accreditation, and also schools who have lost their accreditation. So when you're going through and looking for schools, that is one very important thing that you look at, because I would hate for anybody to go to school and lose all that money, but more importantly, lose all that time, because you're not going to be able to get that time back. So number 1 thing, or number 2 thing, is check to make sure that your school is accredited. So once you figured out what program you wanted to go into, and you figured out if that program was accredited or not, apply for the schools.
Do it!
Because I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all, that it doesn't matter what school you go to. If you pick a 2-year degree, it doesn't matter if you went to a community college and then you did the long track and you went to go get your bachelor's degree at a university. And it doesn't even matter what university that you go to, as long as those are accredited. Nobody cares that you went to a community college.
Hey, nobody cares.
Nobody cares that you went to a 4-year university.
Nobody cares.
No one cares that you went to Harvard.
Nobody cares.
No one cares if you went to Johns Hopkins.
I would really like to go to Johns Hopkins.
So in the end, make sure you guys are applying for those programs. This video is sponsored by Picmonic. Picmonic is a picture mnemonic study tool that is a research-proven learning system filled with unforgettable stories, built-in quizzing, and memorable characters. Shout out to the homie Pencil Villain. They provide study material for a wide variety of healthcare professionals, such as registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, nurse practitioners, medical doctors, PharmD, physician's assistants, CNAs, and many, many more. You can find topics by searching by courses, body systems, or even create your own playlist for yourself when you're trying to study. From quick and effective 2-minute videos that connect difficult material to unforgettable characters to help you remember tough topics, to quizzes to help you reinforce the material you just learned previously, to an intelligent algorithm that adjusts to your learning needs for long-term retention, Picmonic has exactly what you need. They also provide a 4-week NCLEX workbook and study planner for those studying for the NCLEX RN or PN, as well as a 70-page cheat sheet booklet for nursing school, NCLEX study, and new graduates. If you're ready to get your study on and be prepared for nursing school, and be prepared for NCLEX, and be prepared for the nursing world, and start a 7-day free trial, and get 20% off your purchase, then check out the links in the description box below. And huge shout out and love to Picmonic for sponsoring this video. So you did all that, you applied for a program, you got into your program. Congratulations. Now you're a nursing student. Now, as a nursing student, there are certain criteria that you have to meet, meaning there are certain classes that you have to take and you have to pass them with a certain grade. Not only do you have to pass them with a certain grade, there are other criteria that you have to meet, such as clinical hours. And there's a minimum amount of clinical hours that you are required to meet in order for you to not only pass those classes, but also for you to graduate. Once you pass all your tests, you pass all your classes, you're well on your way to graduating, and now you are considered what they call a graduate nurse. Next step, you need to apply for your state license. Usually this is something that is done while you're in school, or when you're in your like last semester towards graduation from school. When you finish up, your school will usually send off like your application to your state boards of nursing. Well, at least that happened for me while I was in school. Applying for your state's license usually requires that you go through a background check, you do fingerprints to make sure that the person that's taking this exam is the person that they say they are.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!
Once all that criteria is met by your state, then the state will let you know if you are eligible to sit for your exam. But wait, there's one more thing. You did everything leading up to that. You checked your program, you checked for accreditation, you knew what the criteria was, you picked a program and you got into nursing school and you graduated. But there's one more thing left for you to do. You need to take that NCLEX. You need to take that test that allows for you to have a license so you can get out here in the workforce and start taking care of patients.
I'm ready to pass my
Nursing
test. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it in a nutshell. Hopefully this video was able to give you a little bit of clarity on how you can become a registered nurse. There are a lot more details that I could go into, but I didn't want to make this video too long. If you guys want to check out any other videos that I have, make sure you guys check me out on YouTube and look at everything that I have there. Also, make sure you guys check me out on Instagram. And I got a Facebook page. And I still have a TikTok. I like to post videos up there all the time. So if you guys don't see anything that's popping up on YouTube, make sure you guys go over there and check it out. I'm real active over there. So hope to see you guys there. Don't forget about the merch, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.